Greetings. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's day-oyabunmi. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Messages from the Divine, where I channel highly personalized and accurate messages and divine guidance. Okay. So glad to have you with me here today. So, today I'm using my clear quartz crystal to channel messages and the African American Tarot. Okay, great. So, I am seeing that for some of you, this is a period where you have a clean slate. To me, that means you're either detoxing, right? Doing something where you're physically clearing yourself out, cleaning yourself out, taking a period of kind of like fasting, detoxing. For others of you, the clean slate is actually emotional. I don't know if you're doing something, if you've done some type of therapy, some type of spiritual work, but something's happening where you're getting like a spiritual reset and even a physical reset. This is a great time for some of you, some really old wounds that you've been carrying. You're going to notice that things are different now. Like if you go to talk about that wounding, it won't hurt. It won't have the same sting that it once held. Like you're really learning how to let things go and travel lightly. Like I just see a freedom for some of you. For some of you, you're picking up and you're traveling, you're moving, you're creating art. You're really just moving towards those things that boost and build your vitality, things that make you happy, things that bring you joy. I see like a horse racing ahead, racing forward. Like you're ready to go and you're very empowered and uplifted. Some of you, I don't know if somebody has a farm and you're working with animals. This is so weird. Like I literally just saw a duck. So somebody here might have a farm or might be doing some type of work with animals that we don't typically see every day or work with every day. Ooh, I see some of you are having some progress, seeing some progress in your womb health. If you've had issues with your womb, fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, I see you making progress and feeling really good about that. Congratulations. I know how tough that can be, so I know that's going to be a serious win. Again, conception. For some of you, your womb is opening up. I see it literally opening up like a flower, like it was closed and now it's blooming, and you're going to be able to conceive. Some of you have been having dreams about conceiving. Even if you had a hard time before or you've never been pregnant, that's the divine's way of showing you that your conception is on its way. You will be the portal for a child coming through. For some of you, this is a very special child, very special, highly intelligent. This child is a creator, an inventor, can create some really awesome things to support us here on earth. For some of you, there's a elder ancestor, a woman who is standing by your side, who is supporting you, who has supported you through a very tough time. For some of you, there's been a loss recently, and this ancestor has literally been by your side the whole time. I see this ancestor comforting you and strengthening you. Like when you're able to get up and you don't know how you were able to get up, it's because that ancestor was with you. For some of you, I see that your art is about to take off, like literally to the sky. Like something you've created is about to do very, very well. And you may not have expected this, but it's happening. This is the time. The time is now. This is a period of renewal. The divine wants you to know every moment, every moment you have the opportunity to start anew. Every day you get to wake up and say, I'm going to do things differently today, or I'm going to go in this new direction. This is your time. Hey, if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, an Ifa reading, a Ifa-Orisa reading, if you're interested in Ifa-Orisa online trainings, ebooks, even an ebook on how to read tarot intuitively, or my Patreon, check out my website, daydreamalston.com, or the description box below. And please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Ashe. The divine is saying that some of you have cried a lot, have shed a lot of tears over situations in your life, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This life is filled with ups and downs, and some of the downs hit pretty hard. The divine is saying cry, let it out, because like I said, we're entering this period of renewal, of detox, of, just literally coming out on the other side. So you want to kind of shed that old skin, let it go, release. For some of you, I see beauty being very important, a very important aspect of your life right now, focusing on beauty. Something where, I don't know, I just see that for who I'm speaking to, beauty is so important to you, the aesthetic. That could be in makeup, that could be in clothing, that could be in home decorations, home decor. Design is something, but it's like calling you at this time. That's really going to boost your spirits. I see you like being lifted up by just participating in that. Smile. They want you to smile more and to find more reasons to smile. Ashe. Let's get a couple of cards now. If anything has resonated so far, please drop an emoji down in the comments that shows how it resonates with you, okay? Ashe. What do my viewers need to know at this time? What do they need to know at this time? Be empowered. And as I say that, the Queen of Wands literally flipped over. Be empowered. Stop minimizing yourself. Stop minimizing the good in your life. Stop minimizing your power. It's time to really stand in your strength, because you came here to be a great being. You are literally a great being, right? And you've incarnated into this time and space that sometimes hides that and shields that from us. But the divine is, they're reawakening your power, and they want you to see it. They're making it clear to you that you are a powerful being. For some of you, the snake is an important symbol. For some of you, the cat, black cats particularly, are an important symbol. I see Shango. For some of you, there are female, specifically feminine Shangos listening. Shango is with you, standing strongly with you and protecting you from evil and negativity, from enemies and obstacles. Ashe. Yeah, it's really time to shed your skin, to let go, to step into your full power. Because for some of you, say, your full power, let's put your full power at 100%. You're operating in 22% of that. So it's time to step it up. For some of you, you're either living in a place with palm trees that's kind of secluded, or you're visiting a place like that, or you're thinking to literally build your castle in a place like that. Maybe you have money already tied up in that, or will have money tied up in that. What else do my viewers need to know? Don't let trouble bog you down. I see sometimes don't let trouble bog you down. I see that sometimes people bring trouble to you, bring trouble to your doorstep, bring chaos towards you. The divine is saying, don't get caught up in their chaos. For some of you, this is a time of connection. Some of you, your relationship is being strengthened. And I see for some of you, there may have been trouble in a relationship, an enemy coming against a relationship or something that was almost separating you, but the divine is not allowing that to happen. You're being brought back together. There's like this running, this charging towards bringing, like putting something back together. Like say, something broke and you can take it and glue it back together. That's what's happening to some relationships. Relationships that were troubled are being restored. This is not just like couples, like love relationships. This is friendships, family relationships. And the divine, particularly ancestors, are working to make this happen. There are enemies who want to see a relationship fail, but I love this because some of you are in such strong relationships and connections that nothing can break your bond. Like you're too busy having fun and living your life and enjoying each other to even focus on the enemies, and they can't attack you the way they would like. They can't harm you because you're protected. Mama Oya is here, so we have Oya and Shango. Or at least that's what I see. The chariot in this deck, the African American deck, represents Oya energy with the tornado behind. So again, there's like this rush, this empowerment, right? This is your time, and I know you can feel it. And some of you are taking the reins of your life and charging ahead. You're not waiting for anyone to give you permission to be the powerful being that you're meant to be. For some of you, this is a transformative energy that's coming into your life. Oya's name translates, one of the translations is she tore, right? So to tear something is to disrupt its original state. So know that something in your life, the original state, something that's been a certain way for a long time now is being disrupted, but it's bringing good to you. For some of you, you are shapeshifters. You're able to shift your shape and fit into any situation, kind of like a chameleon, like blending in. And the divine wants you to find ways to use that to benefit yourself, to benefit others. Like, how can you use that to benefit yourself in a way where you're not being, sneaky or negative? Some of you, the animal spirit, there's like a very strong, powerful animal spirit with you or within you that can help you to transform when you need to transform. So pay attention to that. The divine wants you to move from this state of worry. Like a lot of you worry a lot, and the divine is encouraging you to stop. You don't have to worry. You have divine support. And on top of having divine support, you have the support of your own spirit, your own mind, your own willpower, and you can make things happen. So instead of like being fearful, worrisome of bad things happening, feeling like you have to always be on the defense and look out for yourself, you're being encouraged to relax. And the Blue Jays are going crazy outside now. And Blue Jays, they don't play. Like if there's a threat in the area, one of them will call, and then all of them in the neighborhood start to kind of, communicate. For some of you, the divine is telling me through that you need to reach out to those people that can help you overcome a situation, overcome an obstacle. Call on your community. Don't do things alone. And the divine wants you to move from this Nine of Swords energy to this Temperance energy where you are balanced. Don't overdo anything at this time. Avoid impulse. Avoid overdoing things. Avoid toxicity. Be very moderate and balanced. And for those of you who have shrines, it's time, I'm hearing for some of you, it's time to go back to your shrines. Time to go back to your icons, to whatever you have. If that's Orisha, if it's your ancestors, whatever it is, it's time to go back to it. They're showing me that that's your secret weapon. Other people don't see that you have that, but you have that, and you have the divine on your side. Thank you so much for listening. Shout out to my Divine Tribal on Patreon, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Ashe.